హరే కృష్ణ. బాగున్నారా? जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रजजनरंजन यमुनतीरवनचारी। यशोदा यशोदानंदन ब्रजजनरंजन यमुनतीरवनचारी। यशोदानंदन जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे वल्लभ की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की जय। श्री गौर निताय की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंद। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रये। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते। कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरद्विषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नुकुं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयति गिरिं यत्कृपः तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्रीपरमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्षः सहव्याभ्यान्तरं शुचि। श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु। Hare Krishna. Very grateful that all of you have come. Happy Dasera to everybody. Belated Dasera. Actually, I was in two minds whether to have the class today or no, because many were not there. So you can come this side. I can't see you. This thing is okay. I'll do it. I'll adjust this. No problem. अरे बाप रे। इधर आओ इधर आओ इधर आओ। जरूर पास आ रहे। अरे वो wearing such nice dhoti and kurta. I am so flattered looking at him today. Very good. बहुत सुंदर लग रहा है. एकदम प्रहलाद महाराज जैसे लग रहे हैं. हरे कृष्ण. So I was in two minds whether to do today's class or no. Then I was thinking, Krishna gave class to one person, Arjuna. What is my problem in giving class? Even one person is coming. And I said, no, there is no criteria to decide. I have to give the class because it's for my purification. If I give class, I am going to read Bhagavad Gita, purpose of Srila Prabhupada. It's going to benefit me. The most important person who needs the class is me only. So you're all getting the side effects of that. So we are very fortunate that we are able to and read this Bhagavad Gita. Sorry, I forgot to put on mute. Yeah, done. So we should never forget, कभी भूलना नहीं चाहिए, that how fortunate are we. Because many times what happens, we think that things are just happening. You know, होना था, I've come here, okay, चल रहा है. No, okay, उससे क्या होता है? When we lose the importance of the class, then we stop learning anything here. And then one day we'll stop attending also. Because there's no importance. No? So we should always remember that how fortunate are we. There's so many houses here, so many colonies, people. How many people are able to learn Bhagavad Gita every week? Just socho. You know, for how many people Krishna is allowing. When Krishna told Bhagavad Gita, he told this Goha Jnana. In 4th chapter he says to Arjuna, and he says, only to my devotee, Bhaktosmi Sakal Cheti, Rahasyam hi etad uttamam. Rahasyam hi etad uttamam. This is a very confidential knowledge and I am only going to tell to my devotees. Right? So, if you think that many people are not coming, that's because Krishna is not allowing. I am being very candid on this. Krishna's words, we have not created it. And why is Krishna not allowing? Because they don't have any appreciation for God. You all had some appreciation for God. That is the reason you are here. Otherwise, it's not possible. Even for me, it's not possible, to be here. If I lose my appreciation, gratitude towards God, then we are not allowed to read or hear Bhagavad Gita. We'll go to temples. 15,000 nariyal podenge zindagi mein. But we will not get bhakti. We will not be able to make any progress in our life spiritually. We will be ritualistic without any spirit. We'll go to Vrindavan, we'll go to Mathura, Dwaraka, Char Dham, sab tick mark hoga. But we will not see God. We'll just go like another picnic. Right? If Krishna is allowing us to come to this class, that means we are very fortunate. Very, 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 very fortunate. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapatyate. Vasudeva sarva itihi samahatma sudurlabha. Sudurlabha. Very, 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 very. And if you are able to chant Krishna's names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That means he is allowing us to chant his names also. If he doesn't allow, we can't chant. Many people, who won't chant. Try. Go telling me. Just chant. Thoda naam bolo. Nah. We know. I am also devotee. You do what you want, I don't. He is not allowing. Krishna is not allowing. He only came to give the names as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's why he is Mahavadanyaya avatar. Krishna doesn't allow, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu allows. And his devotees are even more merciful. They force also others to chant. Chant. Chant karo. Why are you not chanting? So we are very fortunate. So I missed, last 1.5, 2 months, there is a lot of gaps. Right? It's like one gap. And another reason I thought I'll have this class today is to let you know that Kartika Mass is starting this Monday. A very, very important month. And during this month, we have to chant 16 rounds. Janda uthao. Chanting bag uthao. Chalu karo. Because this is the best time. And anything you do in Kartika Mass, the benefits are multifold. Millions of times more. If I chant 1 round now, in Kartika Mass, it's 1,000,000 rounds. That's how much. And we all need that motivation. And these all festivals are meant to make us rise. And we are going to celebrate the first day of Kartika Mass as Sharat Purnima. Right? When Radha and Krishna will be decorated with a lot of foliage of forest and everything, and we keep a moon and we do all that, right? So this year we are doing it in our house, here in my own Krishe, on Monday. So please everybody come. I know Monday is a day for working. It's a working day and people will be very busy. But do something. You can resign in the morning and you can take back your resignation in the evening. That's possible. I did that. So do anything, but come by 6. Right? 6 is possible. 6 to 9 we'll have nice kirtan in front of the deities. Evening. Hamare ghar pe. I'll send the invite. Please come. The house will fit at least 500 people. So when we have a heart to sit like that. Right. So we can nicely have kirtan and we can see Radha Krishna in the beginning of the Kartika Mass, and the first Damodar Ashtak we'll do. Right? Namam Ishwaram Satchidananda Rupam Rasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam. This is beautiful kirtan. बीच में रोकना मुश्किल है, इतना सुंदर कीर्तन. So Kartika Mass is coming, lot of festivals, the appearance of Radha Kund, Sham Kund, Baulashtami, Gopashtami, Govardhan Leela, Damodar Leela, all these Leelas happen in the Kartika Mass. And I request all of you to take a little extra endeavor and come to Bhakti Center, where we'll discuss most of these Leelas again and again and again. We'll discuss the same Leelas, right? The more we hear, the more we become attracted to Krishna. And the more we become attracted to Krishna, the more bad habits will be gone. Bad thoughts will be gone. The only solution for removing anything bad in us is to add more and more good. Right? Like somebody was showing in YouTube, there is a dirty water in a glass. How do you remove it? Right? I mean, lift it, throw it down. That's one way of looking at it, which is. And another way is just start putting good water into it. Keep putting. At one point, all the bad water will go and only good water will remain. In the same way, even in spiritual life, you need to put an effort to put that good again and again and again. Very difficult, huh? Very difficult. Even everybody is polluted. I also go through my ups and downs. But whenever ups and downs are happening, what is the immediate lesson? Do more good. Chant more. Read more. Speak more. Hear more. Most importantly, hear more. From my Guru, I have to hear. My Siksha Gurus, I have to hear. Right? From Srila Prabhupada, I have to hear. More and more. Then automatically it will subside. Right? Recently, me and my family went to Singapore. God knows why we went. But it was like a vacation, called for by the family. So it's been 12 years we've gone anywhere. Bacche bade ho gaye. Okay, let's go. We always go. We go for a vacation every year. Many vacations actually, and yatras. But they said, no, we'll do something, for the children. So we went on this place, Singapore. It actually, the name is Simhapuri, right? Because I think the Chola kings or somebody, they went there and it was ruled, the whole planet was ruled by Sanatana Dharma at one point. So he heard the voice of a lion on the shore of the ocean. And then he named the place Simhapuri. Right? Even now there is something called Merlion, big lion statue, putting water out of its mouth. That's the Merlion. And there I went to, there I attended 3 satsangs, conducted 3 satsangs. So don't ask me what is vacation. But anyway, so that's a lifeline. Right? I heard from His Holiness Rompak Swami Maharaj, very fortunate. I heard from His Grace Devakinandan Prabhu, very senior devotee. And I saw many senior devotees there who were serving in Singapore against all the odds. I attended Kirtan. Then the place where I was staying was also devotee's house, Anandram Narasimhan Prabhu. So he and his good wife Charani Mataji, they took care of us. Subha uthte hi prasad, packed the prasad for afternoon. Raat mein aate hi prasad. Hari bol, bach gaye hum log. Otherwise Singapore, my God. If somebody asks me what did I see in Singapore, I saw flesh. That's all I saw. Unfortunately, I mean, we are a close family, so I'm telling it. Flesh to see and flesh to eat. That is Singapore. That is Western world. People wearing short or no dresses just to show their flesh, and people eating flesh. Right? All it is flesh. And you can imagine how the consciousness will become, right? When you are walking in between, you see everywhere hoardings, big hoardings. So many animals being killed every day. So many, in billions they are being killed. We won't consider them as, living beings. That is called tamoguna, mode of ignorance. We don't see them as living beings. That is the problem.
The vegetarian food without onion and garlic is available there, really available?
Not there.
Become difficult.
Not there. I'll not even tell thoda. It's not there.
तो अगर आपको कोई जान पहचान वाला नहीं है तो मुश्किल है.
Oh, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Even bread has egg in it. Even to buy a bread packet, there was egg in it. What to speak of ice cream has egg in it. Milk, I don't know what milk is that. So it's like, it's a crazy place. So living in a devotee's house, was Krishna's arrangement. 8 days we were in his house. And so nicely they took care of us. And every morning we used to have prasad, packed prasad. And actually packed prasad was very nice. Because our taste buds are happy only when we eat that sambar, achar or whatever. There's one place we went where Lord Buddha's temple is there. It's in a place called Chinatown. And in that Chinatown, you've been there, bro? You were in Singapore earlier.
Anu was there.
How many?
6 months.
6 months, yeah. You've gone to that place?
I
Buddha relic temple, they say.
I didn't go to. I went to Chinatown. It was
Okay.
so bad.
Yeah. People go to Chinatown to buy China products, mostly. So the Buddha relic temple is there, and I went there, and it's a beautiful temple, beautiful, in between the Chinatown. And there, tooth of Buddha is there, the original, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they keep in Sri Lanka also there is a place where a tooth is there. So all his tooth were sent to all different parts of the world. That's the prophecy. So I went to the temple, there I saw, same Supreme Personality of Godhead, with 5 arms, with 6 arms, 8 arms, all that murtis are kept. I saw Jay and Vijay, I saw everybody. Just the only difference is all their eyes were like this. That's all. That was the only difference. I didn't see any difference. Even the names of the gods are exactly matching with, our Vedic names. Vishweshwara, like that. These are not Chinese names. Chinese names, something like that it is. Right? Or some name which is like related to their kind of language. Not teasing or anything. I'm just saying the language is, the name should be according to that. But all the names of the gods are like pure Vedic names. Which means, it's the same Sanatana Dharma which expanded into Buddhism. It was, something that Lord Buddha started and it expanded. Of course, it got diluted a lot, things got changed, but one mantra was constantly running in the temple is Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Now you tell me, is this the Chinese language? Malayan language? No, it is pure Vedic. So, on the ground floor there is a temple, and on the 4th floor there is this tooth temple, like completely made of gold. I recommend everybody to see that. The third thing I recommend and I not recommend, both, is the basement. Entire building's basement is one big hotel, run by the temple, run by the Buddhists, where everything is vegetarian without onion garlic. Everything. But, what is the but? Problem is, everything is mock meat. Meaning, it looks like meat, but it is not meat. Because they want to attract people to come and have it. So, the consciousness is like really bad when you see that. Right? When you go and take that, pura kaat ke laga rahe hain, say, kya ye, matlab soy hai, or whatever other things they use to make that, they make that. But the consciousness is like, we couldn't appreciate it. And soup, my wife was like, thoda namak aur kuch chahiye. It's like there's nothing in it, Anyway, Then we went to another devotee who opened a restaurant there, going like Govinda's. It's called Gopal's Holy Cow, like that. So that was a nice place. But again, the problem is mock meat. Everything they have to make that the locals appreciate only when it looks like or tastes like meat. So anyway, the point is we are very fortunate to be having taken birth in India, where we are able to lead a life like this. We have so many options. If at all we are out, still we can get prasad or at least sattvic food in many places. But outside it is really, really bad. And the consciousness of people is so bad outside. So today morning I had sent one video of that sattvic living on the milk. I recommend everybody to watch that video before it is banned or removed. Because soon it will be. It's like a mafia that they are going against, right? Risking their life actually, they risk their life to make that video. They can be killed also because it's a big mafia industry. If you go and speak about it in public, suddenly you'll be dead in some accident or something will happen to you. Nobody will know. That is a milk mafia. So I recommend you all to watch so that you can take the needed steps to stop yourself from consuming that kind of milk and its products anywhere outside. Alternative, there are many alternatives. You can also create your own alternative, which I'll discuss somewhere else, or you can call me. I can tell you. I am linked with some farmers through which I am trying to get at least to my house and some other houses. So, truth is truth. It's better we become aware of it and help each other. Nobody gains any money or anything out of it. At least some punya will gain by helping each other. So this is a beautiful shloka. Okay, before I start this shloka, I want to ask, कुछ याद है? Huh? Okay, let me ask some. Should we do a small quiz? करेंगे? ये हाथ उठाओ, आंसर बोलना. और आप हाथ नहीं उठाओगे, मैं आपसे पूछूंगा. Okay. What was the 5 reasons Arjuna gave to not do the war? You can lift your hand and tell one reason.
Unwanted progeny.
Unwanted progeny, yes.
Who will enjoy the kingdom with?
Who will enjoy the kingdom without if everybody is killed? Yes.
Compassion.
Compassion, yes.
Sinful reactions.
Sinful reactions, yes. Huh?
Emotional attachment.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
Emotional attachment.
Emotional attachment. Yeah, attachment. Yeah, attachment. Yes, you will have compassion. Yes, bro.
Destruction of traditions.
Destruction of family tradition, unwanted progeny, both are same. Yeah. And indecision. I can't make any decision. Right? When did Krishna start speaking Bhagavad Gita? What did Arjuna say which made Krishna start speaking Bhagavad Gita? This one.
I am your disciple, now I surrender to you.
Yes, Karpanya dosho pampasvabha. I am your disciple. I am surrendered unto you. Now speak the truth. You only have to speak. What was the first knowledge that Krishna gave when he started Bhagavad Gita?
We are the soul.
Yes.
We are the soul, not this body. Right? So, any features of the soul that Krishna spoke about?
Soul is eternal.
Soul is eternal.
It won't be killed, destroyed.
It cannot be destroyed.
It's forever, like it's there in the past, future also.
Yes. Yeah. Natvam nime jaturasho. What is it? Natvam nime janadipaha. Na chainam kledayanti apo, na spushyati maruta. It cannot be killed. No, I want to tell some other shloka. Why am I telling this? Na jayate mrute va kadachin, nayam bhutva bhavitavina.
There was never a time when.
Ajo nitya. What is that?
There was never a time when. I was
You did not exist. Yes. Even my memory is getting tested.
Cannot be killed by fire.
Yes. Natvevam jatu nasham natvam neme janadipa na chayo na bhavishyama sarvayavaya atapam. Right? 2.12. Okay, he told about the soul. So what does it mean? Why did he tell about the soul to Arjuna? What was the motivating factor?
So that Arjuna doesn't feel that he's killing them. He's telling that he's incapable, he can't kill them.
Yes,
Is that-
even if he wants, he can't kill. And he told that everybody is changing their bodies. So Arjuna, they are going to get another body. Don't worry about that. So Arjuna he heard that, but what was the next kind of knowledge that Krishna gave, motivating Arjuna to speak, to do the work?
I have already killed people, but the only thing is that you have to do the karma of actually doing it. I have already killed.
That is there in Bhagavad Gita. That's in the 10th chapter actually. Nimitta Matrena from there. But here, the 2nd chapter, so far, what other things he told? Come on, we discuss about it. Just soch lo. If you don't fight, what will happen? Your name will be spoiled. Right? And for someone who is honored, dishonor is worse than death. Right? So he told that, right? Yes, Arey, do the work. What are you doing? What are the reasons he gave? You are a Kshatriya. You are supposed to do your Kshatriya dharma. What are you doing? So duty perceived it. Karma yoga. He started karma yoga. Okay, what else he told? Karma yoga.
Anyway, they are already killed. If you are not going to kill, I am going to kill.
Yeah, that's what. But that's in later chapter. He didn't tell in here. Here is giving the introduction to Karma Yoga. Actually, Science of Soul was the main theme. After that, he spoke. So, as a fighter, Kshatriya, he started. People will speak ill about. And he also told, you think Duryodhana will feel nice? Oh, very, very nice Arjuna. He's not doing the work. You think you are a useless fellow, Arjuna. Duryodhana will feel. Don't think they'll praise you for not doing the work. That you are like a, very non-violent person. No, they'll feel, hey, this fellow is a scared Kshatriya. He cannot do the work. Right? That is the reason he is trying to surrender now. Wo dar gaya ho. Like that they'll think. So Krishna was motivating Arjuna on a Kshatriya side, saying that what are you doing? You should do the work. They'll speak unkind words about you. He was telling, they'll speak unkind words. 36. Hari Bol. And he said, if you die here, you will get heavenly kingdom. And if you don't die, you win the war, you will become the king of the world. क्या बोल रहा है अर्जुन? Krishna, what all he is motivating? For the sake of fighting, do it. Do not get, when you do the fighting as a duty, you will not incur any sin.
It's a win-win situation.
Yes, a win-win situation.
Also, when you act in such knowledge, you can free yourself from bondage of thoughts.
Yes. Yes. So, 39th shloka, he said, which we discussed last week. So, thus far I have described this knowledge to you through analytical study. Now listen, I explain it in terms of working without fruitive results. O son of Pritha, when you act in such knowledge, you can free yourself from the bondage of works. So now from Karma Yoga, Krishna is shifting into Nishkama Karma Yoga. There is something called Sakama Karma, Nishkama Karma. This is going to Nishkama Karma, that there is no expectations. Okay, Shloka number 40. Please repeat after me. Neha Vikrama Nashosti Pratyavayo na vidyate Swalpam api asya dharmasya Trayate mahato bhayat. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. Wow. Now he is motivating. Arey, Do na. Do the work. You do a little also, you'll get eternal benefit. And he's telling all of us also. In this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution, and a little advancement on this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. What is the most dangerous type of fear? Death. Don't think people die like the way they die in Hindi or Telugu movies. They'll finish the entire dialogue and then they'll die. You know? ऐसा नहीं होता है, बहुत भयानक होता है. I've seen people dying. My own father I've seen, my hands I've seen. Very difficult. It's like, oh my God, can't even imagine. You can't speak, you can't think, you can't. Kulshekar Alwar says that in Mukundamala Stotra. Krishna tvadiya padapankarjantam advaima me visatu manasaraja hamsa prana prayana samaye kapavata pittho kantha avardana vidhau smaranam kutaste. Kapavata pittho. All the bile, all the water, all everything gets choked. You can't think. Oh Krishna, at that time, how will I remember your name? Kill me now. Kulshekara was telling. Now I am absolutely fine. Take me now. Because I don't know at the time of death how will I be able to remember your name. Right? So the most dangerous type of fear is death. And Krishna is telling here that if you do a little endeavor, thoda sa endeavor, you will be relieved from that fear. Wow, what an incentive is giving, no? We're learning Bhagavad Gita. Prabhuji and Mataji, we will not be scared, we'll remember Krishna. That I want to be rest assured on that. We'll remember Krishna. And even if fear comes, Krishna will kick that fear from there. And say, hey, I'm there, come. Let's stay together now. Don't go to this Gauri Gachiboli. Right? Nicely come and we'll be in Goloka Vrindavan. For a devotee, death is invitation to enter into spiritual world. For a non-devotee, death is as scary and as depressive, because he's going to lose everything. Right? That is the problem. But for a devotee, death is not losing everything, death is getting everything. Doesn't mean that we should be enthusiastic to die. That's not what I'm saying. But live enthusiastically until you die. Because now we know where we are going. So there is nothing to worry. Ups and downs in material life will come and go. Chalega. Matras parshastu konte sitoshna sukha dukkada. Lama paina nityas tam sitikshav bharata. Right? Sitikshav. Ekdam fixed. We will be fixed. Only when we are Krishna conscious. If you are not Krishna conscious, you cannot be happy. There are only two people who are actually happy in this world. Can anyone tell who are they?
Madman.
A mad fellow and a Krishna conscious devotee. ये दो लोग ही खुश रह सकते हैं दुनिया में. The mad fellow doesn't know what's going on. He is in his own world. And Krishna conscious devotee knows everything. He is in Krishna's world. They only can be happy. Right? Anybody in between will be scared, will be filled with anxieties, will never be happy. So Krishna is saying here, so mercifully saying, God is saying, Neha Vikramanashosti Pratyavayaro Vidyate Swalpam, 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 Swalpam. Swalpam means what? Swalpam. Thoda. Kuncham. Right? Thoda bhi karo. And you will be relieved from the greatest fear. You are all coming to satsang every Saturday morning. Enough. Krishna is not expecting anything more than this. But be sincere. When you are coming here, be sincere. Try to follow the process. Try to implement the process. Become strict to yourself, not on others. Don't have to go and tell 10 people what you are doing. You do what you are doing. But do it sincerely. And be sincere, regular. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Right? All the time. Be between Bhagavatas, read the book Bhagavata and discuss the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavata. That's all you need to do. And remember, Krishna will take care. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Hey Arjun, do this war. Even if you do this war, you will be relieved from the greatest danger of repeated birth and death. Purport. Activity in Krishna consciousness or acting for the benefit of Krishna without expectation of sense gratification is the highest transcendental quality of work. Even a small beginning of such activity finds no impediment, nor can that small beginning be lost at any stage. Any work begun on the material plane has to be completed, otherwise, the whole attempt becomes a failure. But any work begun in Krishna consciousness has a permanent effect, even though not finished. The performer of such work is therefore not at loss, even if his work in Krishna consciousness is incomplete. It's a very important thing. I'll pause here. In material world, any material activities, unless you finish it, you will not get the benefit. Isn't it? You paid all the money for the flat. When is the flat yours? After registration. If it is not registered, it's not yours, even though you paid everything. Again. But in spiritual life, you performing the activity itself is the finish of goal. It's not like ये कंप्लीट करने के बाद ही कृष्णा मिलेगा. नहीं, ये एक्टिविटी करते रहो कृष्णा मिलेगा. There is no place or a thing to achieve in spiritual life. Change of consciousness is spiritual life. That's why it's called International Society for Krishna Consciousness. चेतना को बदलना है. What are we thinking about ourselves? What are we thinking about God? What are we thinking about life? Different levels of Krishna consciousness. First level of Krishna consciousness, you start thinking about God. Second level of Krishna consciousness, God is thinking about you. Third level of Krishna consciousness, you know that God is thinking about you.
How?
Right? इसी को बोलते हैं भक्ति. है ना? What is the first level? You are thinking about God. So what is the second level? You will get to know. भगवान भी मेरे बारे में सोच रहा है. नहीं, you will not get to know. God is thinking about you. No, He is thinking about you. He is always thinking about you. Third level, you also know that God is thinking about you. Then you become very, very alert. Arey baap re, I should not do this nonsense activities because God is also thinking about me now. Right? Prabhupada says these three things in a small book of Krishna consciousness. I think Elevation to Krishna consciousness. You should read the small books of Prabhupada. छोटा-छोटा book रहता है. ले लो, खत्म करो. पूरा पता है Prabhupada. So here the advantage of spiritual life is you start it and that is the finish. But you should be in it. छोड़ना नहीं चाहिए. So Prabhupada is saying here, I can repeat the word. But any work begun in Krishna consciousness has a permanent effect, even though not finished. The performer of such work is therefore not at a loss, even if his work in Krishna consciousness is incomplete. So if you die, if you all die, after attending few satsangs, अरे यार complete ही नहीं किया. नहीं, you already started the process. The process will continue in your next life. Krishna will not leave. The moment you start, it's going on. This is more detailed discussed in 6th chapter, where Arjuna asked the specific question. What happens to a transcendentalist who has failed to finish his spiritual goals? Krishna explains that don't worry, he'll continue next life. He'll take birth in a Brahmana's family or a nice Vaishnava's family or in a very rich family. Why in a rich family? Because roti kapda makan is taken care. You can simply attend satsangs. Right? Once some devotees, at in those days, they were telling Prabhupada, oh, Queen of England, so materialistic she is and this and that. Prabhupada said, no, don't speak about such people like that. Because why is she rich? Because she did something extraordinarily pious activity in her past life. That is why she got that richness. She is a great soul. Unfortunately, people taking birth in rich families don't come towards spirituality. Unfortunate, it's very unfortunate. But they have been given a very good opportunity to come towards spirituality by taking birth in a rich family. Because you don't have to worry. You can attend satsangs, 8 satsangs in a day you can attend. Whole week you can attend. Paisa kamane ki zarurat hi nahi hai. Everything is coming. But what do people do? The more you are, the less time you have. Right? Less time you have for anything good. Right? So here Krishna is explaining that Arjuna, here Prabhupada is emphasizing in the purport, that if you start the spiritual life, your next destination is going to be glorious. Prabhuji and Mataji, I'm telling you, anybody who has come to this Mayam Krishe Satsang is going to be Ambani, Adani at least. Next level. At least, I'm telling you. Least. Or even more than that. Yeah? आप लोगों को यकीन नहीं है क्या? अरे Krishna will take care, Baba. You have come. You have started the process. He'll take care. He'll take care. And if you chant nicely, you will take birth in, a Brahmana's family or a Vaishnava's family, so that you can start from there and go even further up. Right? No distractions. Entire family is chanting the holy names as soon as you took birth. Prasadam is being served all the time. Nice sadhus are coming. Sadhu Sangha is happening. So the training will become even more intense and beautiful life you will have next life. If you don't finish it this life. But don't get motivated that, I want to take another birth. खत्म करो, हाँ? हाँ, खत्म करो, यही जिंदगी में खत्म करो. Right? Our goal is to become a devotee of Krishna. कृष्ण का भक्त बनना है. क्यों कृष्ण का भक्त बनना है? Because the place where we go, only devotees live. Go loka Vrindavan. Go means what? Cows. Cows, covered boys, covered girls. So, you should know how to be with cows and be devotees. Nobody who is not a devotee will be allowed into Golokulinda. Why will not be allowed? Not because Krishna doesn't want. You will not stay. You will run away. You can't. Because you feel, this place is not for my happiness. It's for Krishna's happiness. But they don't know that by making Krishna happy, they'll actually become really happy. Again. 1% done in Krishna consciousness bears permanent results, so that the next beginning is from the point of 2%. Whereas in material activity, without 100% success, there is no profit. Ajamila performed his duty in some percentage of Krishna consciousness, but the result he enjoyed at the end was 100%, by the grace of the Lord. There is a nice verse in this connection in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.5.17. त्यक्त्वा स्वधर्मं चरणां भुजं हरेर भजन अवक्पो अथ पते ततो यदि यत्र क्वा वा भद्रम अभूद अमुस्य किम को वार्थ आप्तो अभजताम स्वधर्मता. If someone gives up his occupational duties and works in Krishna consciousness and then falls down on account of not completing his work, what loss is there on his part? And what can one gain if one performs his material activities perfectly? Or, as the Christians say, what profit a man if he gain the whole world yet suffers the loss of his eternal soul? Material activities and their results end with the body. But work in Krishna consciousness carries a person again and again to Krishna consciousness, even after the loss of the body. At least one is sure to have a chance in the next life of being born again as a human being, either in the family of great cultured Brahmana or in a rich aristocratic family that will give one a further chance for elevation. That is a unique quality of work done in Krishna consciousness. सब लोग हैप्पी? हाँ सो यार. इतना अच्छा, इससे बड़ा इंश्योरेंस क्या चाहिए? हाँ? आपने क्या किया? Every Saturday morning you came, or whenever you are attending satsang, wherever, and you are just sitting and listening. Listening to whom? Krishna. अच्छा वर्ष है ना? नेहा विक्रमनाशोस्ति प्रत्यावायन विद्यते स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. I think this was the first shloka I learnt in Bhagavad Gita, because this was very assuring shloka. ये एक याद रखने से बस है. Krishna will pick me up at the time of death. Okay? You all should learn this. Go in front of God Recite this shloka. Very easy to repeat. You all know how to learn shlokas, right? मालूम है श्लोक कैसे सीखना है? बोलो. नहीं मालूम है? मालूम है? हाँ? नहीं मालूम है? बहुत आसान है. बोलते रहो. यही करना है. और श्लोका को बोलना नहीं, सिंग करना है. Every shloka has a meter. नेहा विक्रम नाशोस्ति प्रत्यावायो न विद्यते स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. ये एक बार लिख लो पेपर में. ये मीटर में सिंग करो. पहली बार थोड़ा इधर उधर जाएगा, दूसरी बार थोड़ा थोड़ी, फोर्थ टाइम इट विल कम नाइसली. देन आफ्टर दैट यू गो फॉर टेकिंग, गो टू द विजेता टू बाय समथिंग. ही आस्क्स व्हाट यू वांट टू टेक. नेहा विक्रम नाशो स्त्री प्रत्यावायन विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्. क्या बोल रहे? डिसाइड कर लिया, चल ये पैक कर दे. ऑफिस गए, किसी का फोन आया, ये क्या कर रहा है घर पे? नेहा विक्रम नाशो स्त्री प्रत्यावायन विद्यते. Like that you do throughout the day. By night you will remember the shloka, I bet you. Because Sanskrit is a language of heart.
Shruti.
Huh? बोलते रहो. You keep telling it. That's all you have to do to learn shloka. You don't have to, ratify like your geography or mathematics and other stupid subjects. You don't have to do all that. एकदम बोलते रहो आराम से. और खुशी खुशी बोलो. अच्छा लगता है ना जब यार नेहा विक्रमना सोचती हरे हरे कृष्णा व्हाट डिड इट. थोड़ा करने से भी स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्म से त्रायते महतो भयात्. बोलते रहो बोलते रहो बोलते रहो बोलते रहो. यू विल लर्न वन श्लोका. Each week you can target one shloka. And the beauty of learning shloka with meaning is you'll enjoy it. Many people learn the entire Bhagavad Gita, they don't know meaning only. पूरा पारायण करते बैठ के फर्स्ट चैप्टर से 18 चैप्टर. उसके बाद जाके पुष्पा 2 देखते. क्या फर्क पड़ा? कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा. क्या किया? रिसाइट किया. मैंने बोलना बेकार है. You'll get स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्मस्य, वो भी है. थोड़ा तो कुछ किया. लेकिन मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट कब आता है? When you understand what Krishna is saying. When you try to apply it in your life. है ना? That is more beneficial. So we should learn shlokas. Some of the shlokas, you can learn. Like this one, try to learn. Next week तक सीख के आओगे? हाँ? Try करोगे? कुछ नहीं करना. देखो छोटा पर्ची लो. Take one paper. Write this shloka. यहाँ से देख के उस पे लिखो. उसको जेब में रख लो. Wherever you are going, remove it. Again read it. Keep it. Wherever you are going, remove it. Read it. पति पत्नी झगड़ा कर रहे. पहले श्लोका बोलो.
ऑलरेडी याद है.
हाँ?
झगड़े में नहीं बोला जाता है.
झगड़े में बोला है, मैं ठीक किया. हमारे घर में झगड़ा भी ऐसे होता है. हरिबोल हरिबोल हरे कृष्णा छी हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण चलेगा, है ना. सो ट्राई टू रिपीट. दीज आर होली वर्ड्स. उत्तम श्लोका. They are spoken by God. हाँ?
मेरे को याद
झगड़े
है.
में
ये
अच्छी
तो ऑलरेडी सीख लिए. बच्चे ऑलरेडी सीख लेते हैं. हाँ?
झगड़े में अच्छी बात निकलती नहीं.
उसके लिए अलग श्लोक है. लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है? ये श्लोका बोलने से झगड़ा बढ़ता है. ये पूरा श्लोका बोलते हो फाइट अर्जुना फाइट. डोंट बी माय फाइट. ये थोड़ा चूज करो श्लोकास को. ऐसा ना घर में महाभारत चालू हो जाए. तो लॉट ऑफ पीपल, when we go and sell Bhagavad Gita on the roads, we should do that once. It's a very wonderful activity. And then you hear all kinds of reasons why they don't take Bhagavad Gita. Many people take. We already have it at home. I'm like, खोला क्या? Did you open it? नहीं. It's Bhagavad Gita as it is. I kept it as it is. रख दिया. उसको छूना नहीं. और one person told me, what is that? हाँ, ये खरीदने से झगड़ा होता है घर में. महाभारत टाइम में बात किया ना, तो भगवद गीता खरीदने घर में झगड़ा होता है. यार मेरे घर में बहुत दिन से होते झगड़े, लेकिन महाभारत जितना नहीं होता. राइट. One boy was I think his girlfriend or newly wed wife, I don't know. They both were on a bike. This in Madinaguda many years ago when I was distributing Bhagavad Gita. I told, did you take Bhagavad Gita? I said, I want Ravana Gita. What? Ravana Gita? I don't know, the girl sitting behind was like, he was trying to impress her by saying. He was like, why Ravana Gita? She asked. What is the Ravana Gita? No, Ravana also knew a lot of things. That is also very nice. Do you have that copy? I said, no, I don't have Ravana Gita. You take Bhagavad Gita. I said, no, I will not take Bhagavad Gita. Some impression people try to help. Hare Krishna. Recently in Kondapur we were doing book distribution. Me and all of us, and last, I think December we do that. We'll do it in Gauli Dodi. All of us will go. Bhagavad Gita pakado. Maza aata hai Prabhuji. हमरा को बहुत मजा आता है. Then you will know your actual worth. You will forget you are living in a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. कोई को तो मुंह पे थूक भी देता है. चल हट यहाँ से कोई. Will you take Bhagavad Gita? To become humble, you should do book distribution. So we are doing once in Kondapur. I was getting frustrated. Nobody is buying. अरे मेरा फेस वैल्यू तो है ही कम, ऊपर से भगवद गीता कोई ले नहीं रहा है, क्या करूं. Then I saw one wine shop there. वो बाजू में वाइन शॉप था, उसके सामने जाके I was standing and giving Bhagavad Gita. So people are coming out of wine shop, खरीद के आ रहे या फिर पी के आ रहे, Bhagavad Gita ले आके. Wine shop fellow owner came. Sir, what are you doing? आप भगवद गीता भेज रहे हो, यहाँ क्यों भेज रहे हो? मैं बोला यहाँ पे लोग क्यों आते हैं, दुखी होके आते हैं ना. अगर सॉल्यूशन वहां नहीं मिला, यहाँ मिलेगा. वो पीने के बाद भी अगर दुख नहीं गया तो भगवद गीता से दुख निकल जाएगा. स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयः. वो हंस के चला गया, साहब कुछ भी करो. तो we'll actually understand, we'll see how people are rejecting God's knowledge. We think that a lot of people are God conscious, they are not. जैसे बिंदी पहनने से God conscious नहीं होता. Going to temple is not God. Learning what Krishna wants to say is God consciousness, Prabhuji and Mataji. What Durga Devi had to tell, वो पढ़ो ना. नहीं हम डांडिया करेंगे, ठनक. वो थोड़ी है भक्ति. That is sense gratification. है कि नहीं? हाँ. When you are celebrating a festival, the essence of festival is to sit down and learn what Durga Mata had to say, what Ganeshji had to say, what Lord Shiva had to say, what Bhagavad Gita Krishna had to say. उसको बोलते हैं त्योहार. तुम्हारा मनोरंजन त्योहार नहीं है. लेकिन आज क्या हो गया? मनोरंजन. Only entertainment in the name of devotion. Right? And when devotees start to do something, immediately they will be questioned. Why are you doing this? You do your way, we'll do our way. Right? Anyway, that is Kali Yuga for us, right? This is Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga में यही होने वाला है यहाँ पे. The next shloka is even more important than the previous shloka. This is the favorite shloka of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada told this is my favorite shloka. Please repeat after me. Shloka number 41. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि एकः कुरुनन्दन बहुशाक हि अनन्तश्च बुद्धयो अव्यवसायिनम्. Those who are on this path are resolute in purpose and their aim is one. O beloved child of the Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute is many branched. What is he saying? Vyavasayatmika buddhi, मतलब क्या? Spiritual knowledge. It should be goal driven. Where there is no goal, there is no meaning to spirituality also. In everything in life, you have a goal. Why not for spirituality? Spirituality also should be a goal. Spirituality without philosophy is sentiment. And religion without, religion without knowledge, religion without philosophy is sentiment. Right? Any religion you follow without proper knowledge is sentimental attachment, that's all it is. नारियल नहीं फोड़ेंगे तो अभिषेकन होगा, अगरबत्ती नहीं घुमाएंगे तो अभिषेकन होगा, है कि नहीं? That sentimentally you are not actually understanding God's mood, right? And spirituality with only philosophy is mental speculation. मतलब spirituality classes को सिर्फ क्लास सुन रहे हो, उसके बाद कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो. That is also a mental speculation. पागल हो जाओगे आप लोग. Too much philosophy is also bad. It should be application of philosophy. कैसे application of philosophy? Do aarti in the house, cook prasadam, distribute prasadam, do some services, attend satsangs, do satsangs, repeat what you heard and learned. These are all devotional activities. When you do these things, then the philosophy will be helpful. Otherwise, you will become like, Gyani. Our goal is not to become a Gyani. Our goal is to become a Bhakta, a devotee. Again, there are many Gyanis in YouTube. Great philosophies they'll speak. But nobody is a devotee. Bhagavan nahi chahiye unko. They are happy speaking philosophy only. है ना? But we don't want to become like that. We want to become a bhakta. Purport. So what I was saying is that Vyavasayatmika buddhi, spiritual knowledge. Ekaha kurunandana. Goal should be one. Bahu shaka. Shaka means what? Branches. Bahu shaka hi anantascha. Buddhayo avayavasayana. If you put your goal in multiple places, you will not achieve anything. It should be one single goal. एक भगवत गीता पढ़ रहे भगवत गीता पढ़ो और इसको पूरी तरह सीखो. भागवतम पढ़ रहे भागवतम पढ़ो और पूरी तरह सीखो. Don't try to put it in between. You know, Prabhu, I'm attending here also, I'm going there also. Okay, is it related to the same subject? Yes, then no problem. No different subject. अरे पहले एक तो सीखो. Learn one thing properly. Then you will understand that actually everything is pointing towards this only. Shankaracharya already did that research. No? Shivji has already done this. Sarva Upanishado Gao Dogda Gopalanandana. He read all the Upanishads. And he told, why to go and read so many Upanishads? Everything is there in one place. Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhakta. Bhokta. Dugdha Gita Amritam. Gita Amritam is everything that you have to get from the entire Vedas. So why don't you understand this? Shankaracharya told. Right? Why do I want to go and do a research? Prabhuji, I was reading Matsya Puran. Prabhuji, I was reading Shiv Puran. Prabhuji, I was reading, this, that. Okay, but can you finish Bhagavad Gita? No, Prabhuji, I am reading everything. I am learning everything. Then what will happen? You will get confused. That is why Guru is important. Right? That is why Guru. He will take you in a very sequential activity. If you understand Bhagavad Gita, you become Krishna conscious. After that, you read any scripture, you will understand the link. Oh, that is why Durga Ma is telling like this. That is why Shivji is telling like this. That is why Brahmadev is telling like this. That is why Narad Muni is telling like this. That is why Hanumanji is telling like this. Everything will be linked. If you first understand what is linking them. That's what a guru does. But many people get bewildered. My favorite is Matsya Puran. My favorite is Shiro Puran. Acha, so what is the goal of reading that? That they don't know. They'll just tell 20 stories, they'll tell some philosophy. And you feel satisfied, oh, I am very jnani as compared to many others, I know a lot of things. But what did you achieve? Did you become a devotee? No. You just became a jnani. So,
Just checking Mati's visual. I was sitting in front of
Acha. Yeah. So, Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekaha kurunandana. Be very focused, be very straight. If you are coming to a satsang, you will hear what you need to do. Do that. You don't have to do anything extra. When extra is needed, you will be given extra medicine. But you don't have to voluntarily go and take medicine. Take the prescription drug. Prescription drug. What is the prescription drug of this satsang? Chant 16 rounds, attend satsang regularly, honor prasadam at home, right? Honor prasadam, if possible, only prasadam, right? Offer it to Krishna and have. What else?
Association.
Be in association of devotees. This is the prescription likha hai. Follow this. That is Vyavasayatmika buddhi, ekaha kurunandana. But if I do many things, I'll also do this vrata, I'll also do this homam, I'll also do this ye wo. Karte rahe, अच्छे गलत नहीं है, लेकिन you will not achieve your goal. This will become one of the subjects. Right? I am also reading. What did you learn? What did you achieve? Nothing. That is the point. Right? So you should be very, very focused. Why is this Prabhupada's shloka very famous? Is because Prabhupada told, of course, he is a pure devotee. He just says this to encourage us. He said in his young age, when he was a little diverted, he read this shloka in Bhagavad Gita and became very resolute. Vyavasayatmika buddhi, ekaha kurunandana, bhaushakanantascha buddhira vyavasayana. When he read that, Prabhupada says, became very clear that I should be very focused in my spiritual life. I shouldn't be getting distracted by many other things. Purport. A strong faith that by Krishna consciousness one will be elevated to the highest perfection of life is called Vyavasayatmika intelligence. The Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 22.62 states, Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kahe Shrudra Nischaya Krishne Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Krita Haya. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. When one is engaged in the duties of Krishna consciousness, he need not act in relationship to the material world with obligations to family traditions, humanity or nationality. Fruitive activities are the engagements of one's reaction from past good or bad deeds. When one is awake in Krishna consciousness, he need no longer endeavor for good results in his activities. When one is situated in Krishna consciousness, all activities are on the absolute plane. For they are no longer subject to dualities like good and bad. The highest perfection of Krishna consciousness is renunciation of the material conception of life. This state is automatically achieved by progressive Krishna consciousness. The resolute purpose of a person in Krishna consciousness is based on knowledge. Vasudeva sarvaviti samatma sudurlabha. A person in Krishna consciousness is rare, good soul who knows perfectly that Vasudeva or Krishna is the root of all manifested causes. As by watering the root of a tree, one automatically distributes water to the leaves and branches. So by acting in Krishna consciousness, one can render the highest service to everyone, namely self, family, society, country, humanity, etc. If Krishna is satisfied by one's actions, then everyone will be satisfied. Service in Krishna consciousness is, however, best practiced under the able guidance of a spiritual master, who is a bona fide representative of Krishna, who knows the nature of the student and who can guide him to act in Krishna consciousness. As such, to be well versed in Krishna consciousness, one has to act firmly and obey the representative of Krishna, and one should accept the instruction of the bona fide spiritual master as one's mission in life. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura instructs us in his famous prayers for the spiritual master as follows. Yasyat prasadat bhagavat prasado yasyat prasadan nagati kutopi dayan stuvam stasya yasyasti sandhyam vande guru shri charanaravindam. By satisfaction of the spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes satisfied. And by not satisfying the spiritual master, there is no chance of being promoted to the plane of Krishna consciousness. I should therefore meditate and pray for his mercy 3 times a day and offer my respectable obeisances unto him, my spiritual master. The whole process, however, depends on perfect knowledge of the soul beyond the conception of the body. Not theoretically, but practically, when there is no longer a chance for sense gratification manifested in fruitive activities. One who is not firmly fixed in mind is diverted by various types of fruitive acts. Right? When you're not fixed, you'll go everywhere. Why is it so difficult to practice spiritual life? Because spiritual life, you're not following one path properly. You're following all kinds of paths. Some of them might be right, some of them may be wrong. But if we follow many, then you will not master anything. Right? Master one. See, in another maybe 1 year we'll finish the entire Bhagavad Gita once again. Be attentive, be regular, and with a prayer to Krishna that please make me understand, attend and finish Bhagavad Gita. And then follow the process that is also going along with Bhagavad Gita. Chanting his names, very important. If you don't chant and just finish Bhagavad Gita, kuch nahi aane wala andar. Prescription hai na? You have to follow the whole prescription. I'll take medicine but I'll not change my diet. Is there any meaning? No meaning. You have to change your diet also. I'll take diet, I'll take medicine, no exercise. Is there any meaning? No, you have to do exercise also. Right? I'll take medicine, I'll take good diet, I'll do exercise, but I'll be going around with people who are completely not following any of these 3. Will it work? No, you should be with people who are following these 3. association. A, B, C, D. Association, books, chanting, diet. Sab चाहिए. Right? Then you will be able to master in spiritual life. So full prescription. That is called Ekaha Kurunandan. Very important. See, somebody will come. I am coming to your house. When are you coming? Saturday morning I am coming. What your response should be? No. Prabhuji, you are being very rude, Prabhuji. Huh? Will you say that if you booked your ticket in Orbit Mall? So movie ka ticket liya. 6:30 in the evening. And your friend will tell, I am coming to your house. When? 6:30. What will you tell? Huh? No. We are going to a movie. If you want to come, you come to the movie. My relatives to ask me, I'll come and see you on Sunday morning, Sunday evening, Saturday morning, Saturday evening. I said, no. Huh? How can you say no? Don't you love us? Okay, come, yes. But not to my house, the place where I'm going. Where I'm going to hear from somebody, or I'm going to speak there. You be there, come there. And what is the maximum response? No. We don't want to come. We want you, not what you feel. We want you, not what you think. We want you, not what you believe. We want you because we want to use you. That is the reality of material world. ये सच है, कड़वा सच बोलते हैं ना. Bitter truth. People are only trying to use you. Don't think, oh my cousin brother, मेरे मामा, मेरे फूफा, मेरे जीजू, कुछ जीजू मुझे कुछ नहीं है. Everybody wants you because they want something out of you. If they really like you, why don't they follow what you are telling? हाँ प्रभु उनका choice है. नहीं उनका choice नहीं है. They don't want it. They just want something from you. They want you to respect them. They want you to recognize them. They want you to include. This is unfortunately relatives. But we are forgetting that we are actually related. All of us are already related. How? We are all part of Krishna. Vasudeva Kutumbaka. So what relatives? Oh Prabhuji, they are my blood relatives, Prabhuji. I told once, mosquito also is a blood relative. मच्छर भी आके ब्लड लेके जाता है ना, उधर से ब्लड रिलेटिव है ना. What is the difference between mosquito and your relative?
Mosquito is actually piercing.
Yeah. He is also pierced, no? No, he came to your house for your Guru Pravesham. He gave 4,000 rupees in the packet. He is doing Guru Pravesham. If you give 2,000, what will he do? Pierce. Huh? I gave this much. He's not giving this much. Conjuice. He's not giving importance. You did not come to my house, his house. Yeah, Janjat. See, part of the reason why I look happy is because I'm done with all these mosquitoes. सब उड़ गए वो लोग. कहीं और जाके चूस रहे. They're gone somewhere else and they're sucking blood. At least not my blood. And some of them became devotees in my relatives also. Some of them. They understood. These people, why they became devotees? They felt, Arey, I have been seeing him since childhood. He's trying to tell something good to me. Why don't I also listen? Right? So he has respect towards me. That respect they used to become a devotee. Good. Prabhuji, we don't have much time, huh? Don't try to satisfy the whole world. Don't try to go behind that thing. Once, initial days, I was asking my mother, why relatives? Who will come if I die? That is why I have to be good with people. You understand? You don't go to anybody's function. They don't come to your satsang. Who will come if you die? Huh? That is one of the logic. A lot of people think. That is मेरे मरने के बाद कौन आएगा? अरे जो जीने के टाइम पे नहीं, हम मरने के बाद क्या मतलब है उसका? Just think logically. When you are alive, he had showed no importance to you. What is the use of him coming after you die? Your soul will feel, it will be wandering around there, it will feel even more miserable. है कि नहीं? घंटा बज रहा है, सुनो. Devotee dying. When my father died, I I saw amazing departure. So many devotees came. The big Sankirtan was happening in the house, in the burial ground. Later on, one more relative died. After my father passed away, after 6 or 7 months, my mother's younger sister's husband, मेरे चिचू, वो मर गए. So apparently I went to the same burial ground. I didn't tell anybody. I just went there. I was standing there. उनको जलाने के लिए वो लगाया था. I was standing there. The person who was coordinating there, some of them came. Sir, how are you? Sir, I am fine. How do you know? Who am I? Sir, what kirtan you all did? I don't know who that person was you brought. But we never saw such departure of even a MLA or a MP or a Prime Minister also. Richest people in Banjara Hills die. They die like orphans. But that day we saw 150 people dancing and doing kirtan. Right? Around. This is called devotees departure. कौन है जो and some of the relatives came. They were standing behind. They were shocked to see who are these relatives. I thought we are the relatives. Who are these relatives? They are the real relatives. Anybody who is not connected to God is not your relative. Tell me, how is it connected? He should be connected to God. I'm not saying reject relatives. No, that's not the point. Introduce them to Krishna consciousness. Put your sincere effort and continue to put effort. Even now I try to connect my relatives to Krishna consciousness. I never give up. Right? But give importance to those people who are related to Krishna consciousness. Because they are the people who will save you at the time of death. How they will save you at the time of death? They will chant Hare Krishna mantra. They will chant Hare Krishna mantra for you. They will come to you. Krishna will send them and they will do the needful at the time of your death. And after your death also they will remember you. There is one devotee, Prasad Javadi Prabhu. He preaches in Bachpalli. Wonderful devotee. Amazing. My father used to speak to him many times, Satsang mein se baithe hai na, so baaju mein baithte the aise. My father used to speak to everybody. Big, he was to, all the time talking, joking, that kind of person he was. So, after his death, my father's death, whenever he goes and keeps Pinda, the Pinda Pradhan, for his father, he keeps for my father also. And he sends me a picture. Prabhu, बताओ मेरे को तुम्हारा कौन सा relative करता है ऐसे? Which relative is keeping Pinda Pradhan for your father if he has passed away? Nobody. Devotees are doing that. Somebody went to Kashi. He called me yesterday. Prabhu, I am in Kashi Vishwanath temple, in front of Shivji. I am remembering you and your father. I am praying for them. Prabhu, what is this? क्या चाहिए और इससे बड़ा wealth क्या चाहिए बताओ? People are remembering you and praying for you. Devotees are remembering and praying for you. We are the most fortunate, Prabhuji. We are the most fortunate. Even if devotees could not come at the time of death, they are praying wherever they are sitting. And they are all the time remembering what all little you did for them. So Krishna consciousness is a place where even if you do something, swalpam apyasya dharmasya, trayate mahato bhayat. But for that you have to do vyavasayatmika buddhi ekam. You have to be fixed in your spiritual life, perform one activity properly, diligently, faithfully, and you'll pakka see the results. Yeah? Okay. 42 and 43. Yam, okay, how do you meter of this? Yam imam pushpitam vacham pravadanti avipaschita. Yam imam pushpitam vacham Vedavadarata partha nanyad astiti vadina. Kamatmana swargapara janma karma phala pradam. Kriya vishesha bahulam bhogaishwarya gatim prati. See, even I'm not well versed with this words to practice. I just read it. But the best way is sing it. When I try to sing it, things start coming in order. This is how you learn Sanskrit or Sanskrit verses. Don't try to read them. Try to sing them. Bhagavad Gita. Right? Men of small knowledge are very much attached to the flowery words of the Vedas, which recommend various fruitive activities for elevation to heavenly planets, resultant good birth, power, and so forth. Being desirous of sense gratification and opulent life, they say that there is nothing more than this. Krishna is directly attacking the materialistic people. Right? What is he saying? Men of small knowledge, जिनका अकल कम है, Hare Krishna. Yeah. Men of small knowledge, what do? They'll get attracted to different rituals in Vedas. Flowery words of the Vedas. Krishna is saying, flowery words of the Vedas. They are all, प्रभु जी आप सुबह उठ के ये यहाँ पे ये डाल के थोड़ा घी डाल के थोड़ा ये डाल के थोड़ा वो डाल के उसके राउंड फिर के फूल लगा के ये करो आपका सब शुभ होगा. These are flowery words, right? अच्छा लगा ना? Immediately we'll do that. But will that relieve you from the cycle of birth and death? जन्मा मृत्यु जराव्या से बाहर निकलेगा? नहीं निकलेगा. लेकिन आपको थोड़ा पुण्य मिलेगा? मिलेगा. पुण्य से क्या मिलेगा? एक और जन्म मिलेगा. फिर जन्म लेना पड़ेगा. है कि नहीं? Some heavenly planet or some wherever. And after that what? Again you have to die. Again you come back here. So men of small knowledge get diverted by the flowery words in the Vedas. And they think that's all it is. जिंदगी जरा अच्छा lot of people will meet. They'll tell you, प्रभु जी किसी को कुछ बोलना नहीं, किसी को कुछ गलत नहीं करना, अच्छा बिंदास जीना. That is the goal of life. Live without troubling anybody. Live peacefully by yourself. Eat nicely. Worship. Do all festivals. Give some donation. Be happy. Is that the goal of life? Is that the goal of life? That is not the goal of life. You should do those things. No problem at all. But that's not the goal of life. But men of small knowledge think that is the goal of life. That is the problem. I am celebrating Ganesh Chaturthi, I am celebrating Navaratri, I am doing Mata Ki Chauki, I am doing this, I am doing that. All this. हो गया. क्या हो गया? कुछ नहीं हुआ. You will go to heavenly planets. You will again come back. स्वर्गलोक जाओगे फिर वापस आओगे. अकलमंद आदमी क्या करेगा? वो करेगा जिससे ये जन्मा मृत्यु जराव्याधि के साइकिल से बाहर निकलोगे. Krishna consciousness is only for people who want to come out of the cycle of birth and death. अभी बोल रहा हूँ. If somebody has come here to get some court case settled or to get your son married or daughter married or for any other reason, I'm sorry, you are at wrong place. वो बहुत सारे जगह जा सकते हैं आप लोग. यहाँ पे आ रहे हो to get out of the cycle of birth and death. खत्म करना है तो यहाँ पे आओ. और यहाँ पे जो फॉलो करना है उसके लिए फॉलो कर रहे हो, है ना? प्रभु जी सत्संग आ रहे. प्रभु जी मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों हुआ? प्रभु जी तेरे साथ ही होना था, इसलिए हुआ. You are not coming here to fix your material problems. प्रभु जी I lost my job. प्रभु जी I am doing 16 rounds. प्रभु जी that is why I lost your job. Krishna wants you to only do one job. Come to satsang. हाँ ऐसा कैसे बोल सकते? The point is very simple. Material problems and good things and bad things will come and go. Good and bad. That's what Krishna is telling here. Don't look for good and bad. Good and bad will come as per your karma. तुम्हारे कर्म में जो है वो तो आएगा ही आएगा. But between all this you are remembering Krishna. That is the goal of life. If you remember Krishna, you'll go to Krishna. If you remember only those good and bad, just imagine. Somebody, some Sasu Ma tortured her daughter-in-law. And at the time of her death, she is remembering, daughter, what will happen? She'll take birth in her womb and come back. Or vice versa, whichever way. You are thinking about somebody at the time of death, that's what you get. Don't think of anybody else except Krishna. Don't complain. Complain तो करते हैं जब when you go through difficult times. So दुख तो होता है. इनकम टैक्स नोटिस आया तो दुख तो होता है. अरे बाप रे क्या करना पड़ेगा. होता है दुख. इसमें मैं ये बोल रहा दुख नहीं होना. लेकिन इनकम टैक्स ऑफिसर को याद मत रखो. Otherwise you will take birth in Ayakar born like a lizard, going around in Ayakar born. That's not the point. Okay? Remember Krishna as much as you can. In between all these difficulties and good, remember him, remember him. Remembrance. And how will you remember? Only when you chant his names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. How many times you chant? Nityam. Keep chanting all the time.
Yeah.
All the time keep chanting. Look for an opportunity to chant. And then you will chant at the time of death also. Take it. Purport. People in general are not very intelligent. And due to their ignorance, they are most attached to the fruitive activities Hare Krishna, recommended in the Karma Kanda portion of the Vedas. They do not want anything more than sense gratificatory proposals for enjoying life in heaven, where wine and women are available and material opulence is very common. In the Vedas, many sacrifices are recommended for elevation to the heavenly planets, especially the Jyotistoma sacrifices. In fact, it is stated that anyone desiring elevation to heavenly planets must perform these sacrifices. And men with poor fund of knowledge think that this is the whole purpose of Vedic wisdom. It is very difficult for such inexperienced persons to be situated in the determined action of Krishna consciousness. As fools are attached to the flowers of poisonous trees without knowing the results of such attractions, unintelligent men are similarly attached by such heavenly opulence and the sense enjoyment thereof. In the Karmakanda section of the Vedas, it is said, Apama somam, Amrita abhuma, and Akshayam hi vai chaturmasya yajina shukrutam bhavati. In other words, those who perform the 4 months penances become eligible to drink the soma rasa beverages to become immortal and happy forever. Even on this earth, some are very eager to have soma rasa to become strong and fit to enjoy sense gratifications. Such persons have no faith in liberation from material bondage, and they are very much attached to the pompous ceremonies of Vedic sacrifices. They are generally sensual, and they do not want anything other than heavenly pleasures of life. It is understood that there are gardens called the Nandana Kanan, in which there is good opportunity for association with angelistic beautiful women and having a profuse supply of somarasa wine. Such bodily happiness is certainly sensual. Therefore, there are those who are purely attached to such material temporary happiness as lords of the material world. और कितना graphically बताना पड़ेगा. Prabhupada is explaining that many people are attached to these things only. Why do you do Gro Pravesha? क्यों करते गृह प्रवेश बोलो? बहुत सारे रीजन है. वास्तु दोष निकालो, ये दोष निकालो, वो दोष निकालो, any ghostly things are there निकालो. बोलता है ना ब्राह्मण, इधर डालो, इधर कुमकुम डालो, इधर हल्दी डालो. Once I asked, why should I put? अरे भूत निकलेगा. I put to entire packet only. बहुत भूत है अंदर. भूत निकाल के क्या करना है? हमको भूत की तरह अंदर जाना है. That's all right. Why do you do Gro Pravesh? Because you enjoy that house. You want to enjoy that house without any obstacles. I want to enjoy this house without any obstacles. Doing Gro Pravesh is good, but it is for God's enjoyment. We should do Gro Pravesh. We should take God into the house. लेके जाते हैं, ritualistically लेके आते हैं. People do that. हाँ, वो फोटो लेके अंदर चलो. उसके बाद फोटो को साइड में रखो. ये मेरा बेडरूम, ये तेरा बेडरूम, ये तेरा हाथ तेरा. गॉड के लिए क्या? वो छोटा वो अलमारी के अंदर वो बंद कर देना, वो कोना दे दो उसके लिए। जिसको लेके घर में गए उसके लिए घर में जगह ही नहीं है कि नहीं? सच बोल रहा हूँ ना, कड़वा सच है।
बिल्कुल सही है ये।
जिसको लेके घर में गए, पीपल कन्वर्टेड देयर पूजा हाउसेस इनटू स्टोर रूम्स। नहीं रखना भगवान को, भगवान तो यहाँ होते हैं ना। अच्छा, यहाँ होते हैं भगवान अरे जो यहाँ होते हैं वो सब जगह होते हैं। ये नहीं बात करेंगे। If God is there in your heart, you can see God everywhere in the house. But there is nowhere in the house God is there, but this is there, God is inside. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? Right? You are cheating yourself. God should be everywhere in the house. So Gropravesh is a good activity, necessary activity, but the essence of that is what? To create another house for God. Not your house, God's house. Right? And you are staying in God's house. And you are serving God in His house. That is called mandir. Every house is a mandir. Every house, your body is also a temple. When you take care of your body, you are taking care of the temple of God. Because God is residing in your heart. Hridya Shadunatishudi. He is sitting in your heart. Why do people not cross over somebody when they are sleeping or they are sitting? ऐसे से करते हैं क्यों भाई? Because God is there in that body. God is there in that body. You don't cross over. Even a dead body is respected in Sanatana Dharma, Prabhuji's and Mataji's. Dead body is actually useless. But even dead body is respected in Sanatana Dharma because the body is given by God. So, where God is not seen, that whole activity is useless. Karma kandi activity ho. प्रभु जी हमने इतना बड़ा पंडाल लगाया, इतना सारा लाइटिंग लगाया, इतना स्पीकर लगाया, भगवान को किधर लगाया? हाँ, भगवान को भी लगाया। भगवान के बारे में क्या किया? हम लोग डांडिया किया, टन 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 टन। तो क्या कोई गाना है डांडिया? चलो छोड़ो, राइट? फाल्गुनी पटक का गाना लगाते हो। सबको मालूम है डांडिया के गाने, तो डांडिया गाने में भगवान किधर है? गाने में थोड़ा भगवान भी दिखता है इधर उधर, लेकिन क्यों कर रहे हैं? When we were in college, my friends used to say, डांडिया कुछ अच्छे लड़कियां दिखते हैं वहां पे, चलो place to find good looking girls. That's why boys go there. You think they are दुर्गा पूजा करने के लिए जा रहे हैं? लड़के कोई दुर्गा पूजा नहीं, दुर्गा को ढूंढने जा रहे हैं। Right? That is what is happening. Girls are also doing that, boys are also doing that. Maximum wine is consumed in dandiyas, you know that? It came out in so many police complaints, so many fights happen in dandiyas. People beat each other because they have drunk so much. And so many rapes also happen in this dandiya pandals. It's happening. You are not believing me? Go search for news, you'll know. Why? Because that dandiya is not about God. You're using the act of God, what Krishna did dandiya along with gopis, for your enjoyment, not for God's enjoyment. ये हो रहा है, ठीक? Sacred thing converted into completely sinful. And that is what Krishna is telling in this shloka, right? Hey Arjun, people who are reading those Vedas, the Karmakandi section, are only using it for their sense gratification. They are attracted to the flowery words of the Vedas. And they follow that and they think having material world, material opulence, material life, comforts in life is the goal of life. Right? Now next shloka is even powerful. It's again one of my favorite shlokas. 44. भोगैश्वर्य प्रशक्तानां दया आपृतः चेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि समाधौ न विधीयते. In the minds of those who are too attached to sense enjoyment and material opulence and who are bewildered by such things, the resolute determination for devotional service to the Supreme Lord, ये जोर से बोलो, does not take place.
does not take place,
फिर से बोलो, does not take place.
does not take place.
समाधौ न विधीयते. Bhoga Aishwarya. Aishwarya means what? Material opulence. Bhoga means material enjoyment. Bhoga Aishwarya Prashaktanam Taya Apratah Chetasam. The people who are behind money, the people who are behind comforts, the people who are behind all kinds of material enjoyment, for them, even though they can go and donate 20 crore rupees to a temple, they can go every year to Tirupati, they can go every Ekadashi to a temple, they can do so many vratas, they can do so many things, they can even chant Krishna's names, they can also chant Hare Krishna mantra, they can come to satsangs, they can look like devotees, wearing dhoti, kurta and tilak like me, but spiritual awakening does not take place. Clear? Huh? Krishna told it, not मेरा नहीं है. भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानाम तया आपृतः चेतसाम व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि समाधौ न विधीयते. Arjun, if somebody is behind wealth and comforts and happiness, he will never understand God. He will never elevate in spiritual life. He is not telling thoda, he is telling does not take place. Samadhav na vidiyate. थोड़ा थोड़ा पहले श्लोक में थोड़ा डिस्काउंट था. स्वल्पम अपने से धर्म से त्रायते महतो पे. Now Krishna is getting heavy. कुछ नहीं होने वाला. So Prabhu, our measurement of bhakti is known by our choices in life. किसी को बोलने की जरूरत नहीं. If you see a person's life, what is he doing? समझ जाए. How much is fixed? Forget about seeing others. Seeing yourself. See yourself. What are you attached to? That will tell you where you are. इसके लिए कोई सर्टिफिकेट की जरूरत नहीं. बाहर वाला आके सर्टिफिकेट. You will take your own certificate. Right? I'm going to a gold shop. Okay. I have seen new flat. I have seen new land. Somebody's car. New car. New model. Right? Knew this, knew that. मतलब क्या? भोग ऐश्वर्य प्रसक्तान. You are attracted to material things. You want to enjoy those things. व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि समाधान विधीयते. It will not happen. I'm sorry. But प्रभु जी फिर वो सब कुछ करने के बाद ही आना क्या सत्संग को? नहीं. सत्संग आने से ही वो सब जाएगा. When you come to satsang and regularly hear, how many people in your life during the week meet you and tell that you are not this body? कितने लोग मिलते हैं? आजकल तो घर पे जो ब्राह्मण आता है वो भी नहीं बोलता. वो अपना व्रत करके जाएगा, पैसा लेके व्रत करके या किट लेते, चलो डन. यू आर नॉट दिस बॉडी बोल सकते हैं ना? थोड़ा एक श्लोक बोल दो, सिखा दो, बेनिफिट नहीं. Why is he not telling you? That's what you want. That's what you want. There is a nice Brahmin who came for my father's Samatsrikam. We did some katha. He told me that when he came to our house and all devotees were sitting, when he gave katha, devotees were crying, hearing the Narayana katha. And he messaged me yesterday, I have it in my phone, while having Prasad will show. He was telling, today morning in Ekadashi, I just now finished some Parayana and I was remembering you. So thank you for remembering me. Because they know who are looking for what. He told, we went and did this katha in many places, big houses, big palaces, big people. We never felt the feeling we felt in your house when we were doing the katha. Why? Because actually everybody were devotional towards Narayana. I saw that Brahman, he was doing the katha in my wife's relatives, death ceremony. All of them are Brahmins. Huh? She is from Brahminical family. Nobody was listening. कोई सुनी ना? He is telling the whole story. People are walking. He is telling katha. वो बैठ के बोल रहा है वहां पे. कोई सुन भी रहा है? If you go and ask them, don't tell us, we are Brahmins. Huh? Madi Achara will completely follow. You will not touch this. Don't, Prabhupada is telling Chaturmas, I will follow Chaturmas. I will not drink milk, I will not drink milk products, I will not take urad dal, I will not take this, I will not take that. So I am great. Why? To go and drink Somarasa. Right? That's why in ISKCON, when Prabhupada established, he rejected all these ritualistic things without having Krishna in it. Do it, but keep Krishna in it. Do Ekadashi, but there should be Krishna in it. Without having Krishna in it, what is the use of you doing all these things? This will not take you anywhere. And you will not never become spiritually elevated. You will die with fear only, and after doing all these things also. Better to do whatever little you are doing, completely do it with Krishna in the heart. And slowly try to come out of these attachments. How do you know you are making spiritual progress or no? There is a beautiful sloka in Bhagavatam. Bhaktir paraisha anubhavo viraktir anyatra cha ishatrika eka kala prapadyamanasya yatasnatashu tushti pushti kshudapayo anughasham. Sukadeva Goswami is telling that when you perform bhakti, it's like eating food. When a hungry person eats food, what things happen? When you eat food, what will happen? Now we are going to have in another few minutes. Please tolerate me. What will happen when you eat food? Come on. Ek ke baad ek bolo.
Respect towards food.
Huh?
Respect would be there.
Respect is there. But pehle hunger goes away. Yes, hunger goes away. Next क्या होता है?
Enjoyment.
Enjoyment, nourishment.
Energy.
Energy will come. है कि नहीं? हाँ? Digestion. प्रभु बात क्या जा रहे हैं? मैं पहले की digestion तो होता ही है. When you eat food, three things happen simultaneously. Trika eka kala. Three things happen simultaneously. What will happen? Your hunger is gone.
Energy.
You feel satisfied and body is also nourished. Right? Satisfaction भी आता है, body में nourishment भी आता है. मतलब vitamins, carbs, fat, जो कुछ भी जाना है, body is getting all the energy. Body is getting nourished. Are you feeling satisfied? मजा आ गया. Is your hunger gone? Hunger is also gone. Three things are happening simultaneously. It's not like, okay, अभी hunger गया, प्रभु एक मिनट, अभी nourishment आया, एक मिनट, satisfaction आया. No. As soon as you keep the first nivala in your mouth, पंजाबी के बाद कौर बोलते हैं, पहला कौर लग लिया, सब चालू हो जाता है. All the three things simultaneously start. Same way, Sukadeva Goswami is telling, when you perform bhakti, three things will happen simultaneously. But if you perform bhakti properly, then three things will happen simultaneously. What is that? Attraction towards God. Repeat after me. Attraction towards God. Satisfaction of heart. That is realization of God. Right? And third, detachment towards material life. भोग ऐश्वर्य कैसे निकलेगा? अपने आप निकलेगा when you perform bhakti properly. Bhaktir paraisha anubhavo viraktir. When you perform bhakti, automatically you will experience virakti also. You don't have to separately practice. प्रभु जी कल से मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ प्रभु जी. जरूरत नहीं है, तो सत्संग को अपने आप छोड़ेगा. You don't have to do anything extra. Be in the right association. You will automatically live. You don't have to do any extraordinary endeavor. Yeah. You will, what is it? You will experience lot of happiness from within. You will actually experience God in your life, and you will also experience detachment towards this material world. But Prabhuji, मेरे को God attraction आ रहा, थोड़ा satisfaction भी आ रहा, लेकिन detachment नहीं हो रहा. तो कुछ तो गलती कर रहा थी. कुछ तो गलती कर रहा. Right? क्या गलती कर रहा? What mistake you are doing? मैंने बोला फैन ऑफ करो. अब क्या करोगे जाके? टिक कर दिया. उसके बाद फैन कैसे रुकेगा? रुक गया? है कि नहीं? लेकिन अगर बीच में जाके फिर से ठक बोल के ऑन करो, क्या होगा? रुकने वाला था. है कि नहीं? हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? Saturday subah, immediately after that, से क्या होगा? फिर चालू हो जाएगा.
Back to square one.
Back to square one. But no problem. स्वल्पम अप्यस्य धर्मस्य, इसलिए मेरा फेवरेट श्लोक था वो. थोड़ा तो किया, थोड़ा तो किया, थोड़ा तो किया, थोड़ी देर तो रोका. Sometimes I stopped it, but someday I stopped it. है कि नहीं? हाँ. So we need उत्साह, निश्चय, धैर्य. We need enthusiasm, we need determination, and we need patience. Can you repeat after me? उत्साह, निश्चय, धैर्य. ये तीन चीजें चाहिए डिवोशन में. Enthusiasm you need. अरे I go to सत्संग है, चलो हटो, मेरे को जाना ही जाना है. Enthusiasm, वो चाहिए ही चाहिए. उसके बिना कुछ नहीं होना. उसके बाद क्या? Determination. No matter what happens, I will do this. Enthusiasm and determination. And most importantly, patience. क्यों patience? अरे करोड़ों साल, करोड़ों जन्म, we have been doing some activities. एक जन्म में कैसे बंद करोगे? ध्यान रखो, मुश्किल है ना? टी कॉफी याद आता है ना? हाँ? बेवरेजेस याद आता है, ये खाया, वो पिया, वो आता है. Taste doesn't go. Taste doesn't go. Taste is remaining. You stopped it, but taste is not gone. है कि नहीं? तो कैसे जाएगा? Patience. Patience. You have to tolerate. You stopped eating something, right? And for 2-3 months you stopped it. You felt nice, and one day you got tempted and ate it. And what will you feel? अरे waste. What is the use? हरे कृष्ण मंत्र काम नहीं कर रहा. इतना चैटिंग कर रहा हूँ, काम नहीं कर रहा. सत्संग काम नहीं करना. I will not go to the satsang. No. Because you went to satsang, you stopped it for 3 months. And because you did not go to satsang for millions of lives, you did that again. Both will go on simultaneously. है ना? I see filthy things in internet. I don't want to see. You saw it for so many lives. Now you want to stop. Stop. Stop it. But, oh Prabhu, by mistake. किया ना? No problem. Ab stop. Stop. When you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. What are you supposed to do? Say and hear. You only have to do 2 activities. Say and hear. But we do all other activities. Mind will go everywhere. All planning will happen when chanting only. है कि नहीं? Do you plan when you are watching a movie? हाँ? किसी का मूवी अच्छा फेवरेट एक्टर है, not concentration. But when you are chanting, mind will go everywhere. It will see movie when you are chanting. What you have to do? You have to pull your mind back. Keep pulling the mind back. Mind will go. Nature is to jump. So keep bringing the mind back. But when you keep bringing the mind back, at one point mind will also get tired. अरे यार मेरे को छोड़ता नहीं है तू. Then you will tell the mind, do a thing. But this 2 hours to spare me. उसके बाद तू जो बोलेगा वो करूँगा. Tell the mind. Negotiate with the mind. Don't become a mind's enemy. Negotiate with the mind. And mind सुनता है. तो negotiate करने सुनता है. Right? Keep a gulab jamun there and tell chanting के बाद. अब नहीं. We'll listen. Okay, कर ले, chanting कर ले. Once, I think I told this, I don't know. I was very, attached to buying gadgets, electronic gadgets. कुछ भी है खरीदना accumulate करना. मेरी बीवी चिल्लाती थी, इतना वायर क्या करेगा घर पे? So many hard disks, so many computers, so many laptops, so many this, so many watches, so many And my Shiksha Guru taught this shloka, Bhogeshwarya Prasaktananda. Hey, Prabhuji, क्या करें? Attachment is not going. Amazon that is best, cheapest, fastest product, which will come the fastest to the house. Yeah? So once I was in San Jose, I was on an assignment. Cisco में काम करता था टाइम. So there is a biggest Fry's electronic shop there. Fry's Electronics is one of the famous electronic outlets. अंदर जाके मतलब इतना बड़ा स्टोर. यहाँ से लेके विहंगा, if you see the Vihanga building entire ना, that's the size of Fry's Electronics. Can you imagine? If you want to buy one thumb drive, one pen drive, you will find like 200 varieties there. From 1 GB to, I don't know, 1 terabyte also. And all the things. So for a person like me, it was like greatest yatra, into Fry's Electronics. So I took that car. Nobody was there. My wife was not there. She was in Denver. I used to travel to San Jose Monday to Thursday. My mind was agitated. I stopped buying for a long time. I stopped buying all these things. नहीं पैसा खर्चा नहीं करना. Lakshmi का सेवा सिर्फ नारायण के लिए. I'm not going to spend Lakshmi like this. I did all that, but this time I could not stop myself. So I went to Fry's Electronics. Akela. Nobody is there to monitor me. I searched the biggest cart. छोटा वाला रहता एक बड़ा वाला रहता. बड़ा वाला निकाला. Extension निकाल के I went in all the aisles. Said, this one I'll buy. This one I'll buy. ये अभी खरीदना है, आज ही खरीदना है. डालते जा रहा था. मॉनिटर डाल दिया एक बड़ा किसी का मॉनिटर, किसी का प्रोसेसर डाल दिया, कैमरा SLR कैमरा डाल दिया, उसके अंदर ट्राइपॉड डाल दिया, ये डाला. मेरा फेवरेट क्या है वो स्कैन डिस्क का वो क्या मेमोरी व्हाटएवर वो डाल दिया, ये डाला वो डाला. राउटर 2-3 राउटर डाल दिया. यहाँ डाले, यहाँ चालू किया तो पाकिस्तान में दिखाई देता सिग्नल. उतना ऐसा राउटर था, बहुत पावरफुल राउटर. ये वो पूरा डाल के पूरा भर के अरे बाप रे कितना खरीदने वाला है. मतलब it was literally one time the whole biggest cart was filled and it was overflowing. इतना खरीदा मैं that day. Mind was so happy that day. तू मेरा real friend है. My mind was so happy. मेरे लिए सब कुछ कर रहा है. पूरा भर दिया उसके अंदर. बिलिंग के पास लेके गया, वहां छोड़ के बाहर चला गया. माइंड चला, क्या किया तू? बताया तेरे को चीटिंग किया. वो सैटिस्फाई किया, कुछ नहीं करेगा. Literally, that fellow was like, sir, what happened? No, I'll come back. मारेगा मेरे को. I removed the entire shop. Whoever has to keep that back, he spent 2 hours just to keep whatever I brought out. Serious. That was my small way to cheat my mind, to make the mind happy. Again, we all have to, I'm not telling you do that. Go to Bombana series, remove all 20 cents. That's not the point. But you have to find means and ways to engage your mind, to change your mind, to make sure you do the right things. एक दिन में नहीं होता है. उत्साह, निश्चय, धैर्य, patience. Dhairy means patience. Lot of patience you need. Old habits don't go that easily. Old thoughts don't go that easily. Bad words don't go that easily. But if you are in association of devotees, Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dhairya will work. I'll just read the purport and close this.
The पूरा भगवद गीता मूड स्विंग्स है. पहले इतना बड़ा assurance दिया, even a little advancement will make you spiritual, and then अभी bomb blast कर दिया.
Bomb blast कर दिया. अरे भाई ये सुन रहा है बच्चा. हाँ? You heard what he said? Pranay Prabhu is saying, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is doing all mood swings. He started with saying, स्वल्पम उपेक्षित धर्म से तो थोड़ा तो कर ले. उसके बाद बोला भोगेश्वरी पे चिंतन. और आगे और भी बोले वाला. Now next sloka I will not go because that will go a long one. But I will read the purport of this. Purport. Samadhi means fixed mind. The Vedic dictionary, the Nirukti says Samyag adhiyate asmin atma tattva yathatmayam. When the mind is fixed for understanding the self, it is said to be in Samadhi. Samadhi is never possible for persons interested in material sense enjoyments and bewildered by such temporary things. They are more or less condemned by the process of material energy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Next sloka is very powerful. Actually, all of them. This whole section. त्रैगुण्य विषयावेदो निस्त्रैगुण्यो भावार्जुना बंधु सत्वत्व विद योग क्षेम आत्मान. अगले हफ्ते अगर कृष्णा अलाउ करेंगे. एनी क्वेश्चंस? ओके, नाउ क्विक feedback. What is the thing that stuck to your mind today? You heard many things.
Mood swing.
Mood swing. Hare Krishna. Little by little. Mataji is my dietitian. लिटिल बाय लिटिल चेंज करो प्रभु जी थोड़े धीरे धीरे हाथी से घोड़े की तरह बनो धीरे धीरे कीप पेशेंस चाहिए आपको मेरे को डिटर्मिनेशन चाहिए आपको पेशेंस
Even though you did complete 100%, at least you have to start and initiate.
yes start even though you cannot finish 100% initiate another thing good thing bro about 100% is in spiritual life there is nothing called achieving anything 100% even beginning is equal to the ending just being in the process is ending anything else anybody
Effort should be sincere.
huh
Effort should be sincere. Now my sincere can be this much, your sincere can be this much, but should be sincere.
should be sincere don't compare with each other yes bro 1.8 focus idhar udhar bahushakai anantasya buddhiravyavasayinam don't have to have 20 paths 20 books already Shankaracharya did everything for us read Bhagavad Gita yes anybody else
By doing devotional service, automatically we get lucky of material.
yes but you want doing devotional service automatically you will be detached from all the other things but do it properly
I have
yes
a
bro
doubt.
no first we'll listen the realization but keep the doubt and answer
Should be enthusiastic, determined and patience for anything.
उत्साह निश्चय धैर्य yes correct
Have a goal in bhakti.
have a goal in bhakti yes otherwise it's meaningless it's like people playing football without a goal right इधर मार रहे हो दोनों किधर मार रहे किधर मार रहे गोल होना चाहिए ना गोल में मारोगे तो जीतोगे ना तो what is the goal Krishna prem our goal is not material enjoyment our goal is God's love towards God कृष्ण के प्रति प्रेम और कुछ anything that you remember yeah
Attached to Bhoga and Aishwarya, the awakening cannot come.
does not take place that is very important नहीं थोड़ा होता है प्रो जी चलेगा ना नहीं होता है कृष्ण is very clear समाधौ न विधीयते there is nobody will go back to spiritual world with attachment of anything in the material world anything even a little you will stay here Mahesh bro
All is well.
all is well yes
Most difficult thing is that attachment हटता नहीं है. That is the most difficult.
वो तो नहीं हटेगा इतने आसानी से नहीं हटेगा लेकिन धीरे धीरे हट रहा है ना ऑलरेडी आ रहे हो ना यहाँ पे तो हो रहा है और क्या बर्दाश्त कर रहे हैं मेरे को हर हफ्ता हो रहा है
Slow है. Process बहुत slow है.
बहुत slow है। उसको फास्ट करना तो चैंटिंग ज्यादा करना चाहिए वो एक ही है मेडिसिन आप पूरा प्रिस्क्रिप्शन लेना पड़ोगे आधा लेंगे तो आधा रिजल्ट मिलेगा पूरा लेना पड़ेगा एनीथिंग एल्स दैट स्टक टू योर माइंड कोई एक तो चीज याद रहेगा ना when you are going from here
वो श्लोका does not take place.
does not take place
सारे दोस्तों को बताओ.
yes आपको you हाँ anything that stuck to you हाँ प्राइज अरे उसको भूल जाओ उसके बारे में but you like the example huh? don't repeat it you'll be beaten go to Ratandeep put all the ice into it वो तेरा फोटो लेके पीछे आएगा yes
Even if we don't see the results initially, we should continue the process.
even if you don't see the results initially trust the process it works because the process is given by whom हम लोग बनाएंगे Krishna has given the process whatever we are following chanting Harer Naam eva kevalam kalau nastyeva Gataranyata is told by Krishna in the Vedas so we are following that
Karam Kand important है, but don't only focus on Karam Kand.
कर्म कांड अच्छा है लेकिन कर्म कांड पे
पूरा
फोकस मत रखो फिर वापस आओगे करने के लिए वही कर्म करने के लिए आओगे once one senior devotee he was walking in Vrindavan Vraj mein he was in the yatra time they were doing parikrama of Vrindavan and there one boy was sitting on a cart छोटा सा घर है ब्रजवासी घर उसके बाहर there is a cart and he was sleeping on that leg one boy one Brajvasi boy so this Prabhuji's name is Sridhama Prabhu he is a very senior devotee in Chopati Iskon Chopati Sridhama Prabhu so he looked at that boy And he went and told, what are you doing? Morning 9 o'clock, you should be doing some activity. Why are you sleeping like that? Get up and do some activity. You're young. You should be doing some activity. Like that he told. And that boy told one sentence, and that Prabhuji's jaw just dropped. You know what he said? जिसको काम है उसको काम है. And he slept like this. हिंदी में बोल दिया, जिसको काम है उसको काम है. You understood? Who all did not understand? नहीं है? ठीक है. काम मतलब क्या? काम मतलब desire to happiness. Right? If somebody is having lot of desires to be happy, उसको कुत्ते की तरह काम करना ही पड़ेगा. गधे की तरह काम करना पड़ेगा. गधा और कुत्ता दोनों मिलेंगे तो सॉफ्टवेयर काम करना पड़ेगा. है कि नहीं? You have to work like that. जिसको काम है उसको काम. So he was sleeping nicely because he is dependent on Krishna. प्रसाद मिलेगा. सेवा करूंगा जाके जब मेरा सेवा है टाइप पे सेवा करूंगा. वृंदावन में पैदा हूँ ब्रजवासी. He can do that. You can't do that. Don't try to do that. If I do that in my house, my wife will beat me. क्या? What are you sleeping? Get up. I can't tell. उसको काम है उसको काम. Yeah. So anything else? Last. Today's discussion. You didn't tell me.
Whatever we are doing, Krishna conscious should be in center.
Whatever we are doing, keep Krishna in it. Keep Krishna in it. Recently, one great Prabhupada disciple, Sankarshan Das Adhikari Maharaj, he is a Grahastha. So he was sharing that he used to put tilak and go to the office. Right? So he is American, and he used to put tilak and go to the office. So that time his office boss was like, everybody knows, what is he wearing? What is this weird thing that he is wearing and coming? Being an American. But some project that he was handling, he cracked the most difficult problem in that project. And he solved that problem. And his boss came and told him, I don't know how you solved it, but whatever you're wearing, very daily income. Something good is happening. वो जो लगा रहा है ना लगा ले तू. Keep very day income because you crack something that nobody could crack. So try to keep Krishna in everything, and he'll take care of you. He'll actually take care of you. Put tilak nicely, happily. Put tilak. By putting tilak, what will happen, Prabhu? Many people will tell you Hare Krishna. In Singapore, so many people told me Hare Krishna. Some Indians, half Singapore is Indian only. Here, there, marketplace में कहीं जा रहे, and just walking there, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh, अच्छा इसका effect है कि नहीं? कंटीमाला they'll see, tilak, they'll tell her. So by they telling Hare Krishna, what is happening? We are also doing Hare Krishna. The chanting is going on wherever you go. है कि नहीं? And you are remembering Krishna. Krishna is reminding you. क्या कर रहा है marketplace में? भोग ऐश्वर्या क्या कर रहा है? Okay. Many people will tell you Hare Krishna. So always put tilak. Proudly put tilak. Happily put tilak. Happily say that you are a spiritual person. There is nothing wrong. Okay, I am not that perfect. But somewhere I started, na? Once one devotee was complaining. Prabhuji, what kind of people are coming to satsang? Look at that lady, what she is wearing, how she is talking. वो प्रभु जी को देखो, वो किस तरह से बोल रहे हैं. They do everything, they come to satsang. अरे, satsang means what? Satsang is a hospital. Who comes here? Patients. Hospital में will you go and tell? One patient will go and tell the doctor, what kind of disease is getting? Why did you allow me to the hospital? Why did you allow me to the hospital? I have a good disease, he has a bad disease. What is good disease, bad disease? But disease is a disease. So in satsang, when you see people who are not able to follow, understand that they have come here for that purpose only. And if you are not able to follow, you also come here for that purpose only. And if I am not able to follow, I am also sitting here for that purpose only. To follow, to encourage each other. So don't see faults in others. Satsang is a place where people are coming to get corrected. Don't expect them to be corrected in day one only. For that matter, don't expect anything from anyone. You focus on yourself. Am I able to make spiritual progress? Right? Hare Krishna. Do you see? You are doubt. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Yes, रोक के रखा मैं. बोलो.
प्रभु जी आपने कहा व्यवसाय आपने कहा बुद्धि तो श्लोक है ना that only one goal should be there. So there are other branches. So what if you use other branches to reach one goal? So like one branch is I'll chant 16 hours. One branch is I'll do Bhagavad Gita. One branch is I'll get a job so I can donate. So then you're going into other branches, but then there's only one goal that you're reaching. So is that fine, or you should directly focus on one goal?
Well, chanting is not a different branch. We are watering the tree. Okay? So our goal is the tree itself. We are not focusing on the branches. The tree itself. Now how do you nourish the entire tree? By watering the roots. Yeah? So chanting, attending satsangs, honoring prasadam is all like water. Everything is water. Water, fertilizer, sunlight, everything is needed. So all these things together you are giving to the tree. Yeah? So automatically all branches will be nourished. Automatically all branches will be nourished. You don't think that, this also I'm doing, that also I'm doing. No, everything is related. Everything is related. Doing kirtan is equal to chanting. Chanting is equal to kirtan. Right? Hearing is also equal to chanting. Doesn't mean that I have heard now, I will not go and do chanting. Minimum rounds, whatever you told to yourself, you should do. But everything is devotion. Even sitting and listening is bhakti. Speaking is also bhakti. Now tell me, I conduct this class here. That's my service. Who is the most important person here? That you should not forget, I should not forget. That's the most important. Because I am speaking, I am more important. No, I am not important. I am also doing one service. What is the service I am doing? Speaking. What is the service you are doing? Hearing. Right? At the center is who? Krishna. Somebody kept chairs here today. Is he more important, or me speaking Krishna Bhagavad Gita is more important?
Both are important.
Both are important. That we should not forget. Right? Somebody, cooked prasadam and he sent. Is he more important? Of course, he is most important. Bro, ye ek baat pe to he is more important. Honoring prasadam is also seva. Honoring prasadam is also seva. In earlier days, when our elders used to sit, they would not speak when they are eating. Right? Actually, we should not speak when we are eating. We should just eat. But if you are speaking about Krishna, that's okay. The problem is people only follow it like a ritual. They don't know the spirit behind it. Goal is not to speak. Goal is to speak about Krishna. If you are eating prasadam and you are discussing about some unrelated Krishna conscious, non-Krishna conscious related thing, then it is wrong. But if you are sitting with a devotee, Prabhu, I have a doubt, Prabhu. Okay, what is, Prabhu, how to practice this in my office? Okay, Prabhu. So you are eating, you are also discussing about Krishna only. Krishna, prasad is going inside, Krishna, instructions are going inside. Everything related to Krishna is happening. That is good. When you go to a temple, don't sit in the temple and discuss any other topic. Any temple, don't discuss any other topic except God conscious topics. That is actually honoring a temple. Going to temple in the right dress is also important. Right consciousness is also important. And we should put that endeavor. Then we'll see the benefit. No? Hare Krishna. Yeah. One question. Okay, last one.
Regarding the Somarasa, which came in the purport, does it bring the immortality really? Because
immortality is a misunderstood word actually. When you sing, when you drink Somarasa, you get a long life. It is so long that it appears to be immortal. Yeah, but everybody is mortal in this world. Everybody. Brahma Bhunaloko Puravartino Arjuna. That Brahma who lives for 311 trillion, some billion years, also dies. So by drinking somarasa, you become more and more stronger. Your capacity to enjoy will increase, right? There are a lot of other benefits. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember drinking it myself. But they say eternal. You become eternal. No, eternal for a long duration of time. Long duration of time. It's not like you will never. Your body will never die. Your body will die. Without also drinking somarasa, we all are eternal. We are all eternal, right? We all are eternal. Without even drinking somarasa. But by drinking somarasa, your body will become more, you can say in a way, eternal. Like there's a Chiranjeevi, right? He's Chiranjeevi. Matlab kya? He'll live for a long time. It's not like he'll never have death only. No. For anyone who has taken birth, death is inevitable. It will come. पकड़ने से ना कभी कभी बंद हो रहा है, इसलिए मैं यही लगा देता हूँ. अरे
हरिवंश हरि नाम कीर्तन की भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की लीलानंद प्रभु जी की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे।
हमारे शिक्षा गुरु प्रणील प्रभु की प्लीज ऑनर प्रसाद। महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यव्रतं राजन् विश्व